Hey, welcome to Melancholy Republic. This is one of those games that has been sitting in my wishlist for a while, but now it's finally out. Melancholy Republic is a story-driven RPGMaker game set in the beautiful city-state of Lorna. We play as Claire Lockridge, a senator elected after her father's assassination, and the last remaining heir of the House Lockridge. Claire seeks to end the corruption and conspiracy in Lorna and prevent an impending war. Now, I love story-driven games like this, but I honestly think the selling point for me was this soundtrack. The whole game has this awesome orchestration. This game is available on Steam, so of course I'll leave a link below if you want to experience it for yourself. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. Start a new game. City-State Republic of Lorna. Baron Eric Lockridge, an elected senator of 20 years and beloved lord of the timber-rich Lorna region, was dead, his murder blamed on terrorist actions within the capital. A nice pan of the forest outside of Lorna. The Baron's daughter Claire Lockridge was elected soon after as the new senator of Lorna, and now with her father murdered, she stood as the last of the Lockridge family and Baroness of the Lorna region. After a 3 days travel, Claire had finally arrived at the mountain capital, Lorna, to hold her office. It was here she hoped to continue her father's legacy and discover the truth behind his death. The greatest of fires are fastest to be extinguished, be it by their own flame or by the trepidation of others. Lord Cathmont. Now that is a nice shot. Republic of Pigs and Murder is not very welcoming. Oh, that was a very nice, long intro. It's very cinematic. It kind of reminds me of To the Moon. Baroness Lockridge. Is the office not to your liking? If you require any changes to your office, Baroness, I can make the arrangements. No, it's perfect. That won't be necessary. Everything is perfect. Thank you, Cyrus. It feels so strange somehow to be here, to be in the same office as my father. You did well to keep it in such good condition, Cyrus. it was not easy. After his death, soldiers removed everything to your estate. I suppose they didn't intend on another Lockridge moving in. Of course, they just made my job harder. I had to move it all back in once word came of your intention. Intention? You moved it back before the election? Lockridge would never lose Lorna. Your family is thought of most highly by the people there. That a nobleman from the city thought he could challenge you from out there? Foolish. I guess the Lockridges are very popular. Foolish it may be, but well funded by friends here in Lorna, or at least really powerful. Indeed. Was anything taken when they removed my father's belongings? Some small valuables went missing. Many of your father's personal journals, too, though their worth to a soldier, I'm not too sure. Your father had many enemies. The authorities seemed adamant it was the rebel they executed. I was invited to watch the execution, though I don't believe for a moment rebels would kill my father. I owe you a debt, Cyrus. Baroness Lockridge? You served as my father's advisor, and now you're willing to be mine. However, I cannot let you fulfill this task uninformed of my intentions here. I fear I'll bring you into much danger. If you'd like to leave, I would not hold it against you, Cyrus. What do you hope to achieve as a senator? Our noble houses run this country like a plaything, Cyrus. The revolution over the Denmark royalty was meant to bring into being an age of equality and fairness. Yet our country is more broken than ever before. This republic is a con, a perverse system now benefiting only the nobles. My father told me to remain true to myself. If I have a chance at changing Lorna for the better, then I would give myself to that path. I need to start by finding the truth about my father's assassin and bringing them to justice. I intend to start a revolution. Revolution? Baroness Lockridge, saying such a thing is dangerous. If the wrong person heard you saying this, to plot against the state, this is treason. Maybe not a revolution in a literal sense. A revolution of the heart. Maybe like a reawakening. I do not yet know the means to disable the nobles' grasp on this country. The form this will take is not yet clear. I must leave this world in a fairer place than when I entered it. I believe I can trust you with this, Cyrus, even if you decide this course is too dangerous for you. I owe you the truth before putting you at risk. You have a good heart, Baroness. You are idealistic and truly noble. I think your father would be proud. However, I cannot get myself involved in this. Moving against the other nobles is a risk I am not willing to take. This government is rotten, that is clear. However, what you hope to achieve is, I fear, impossible. I mean, yeah, they're nobles, they're probably really powerful. I understand, Cyrus. Thank you for your honesty. Will you find a suitable replacement for your position? I'll start looking immediately, Baroness. I will stay as your advisor as I train my successor. I owe your family at least that much. Thank you, Cyrus. I'm grateful. Tomorrow you'll take your oath before the Chancellor. The Chancellor will recite some words, ask you to swear an oath to the people, the Senate, and himself. Mary Ann Denmark will bow before you as you swear the oath. The Armored Princess? Her common name. As a senator, please ensure you do not refer to her as a princess. In reality, I suppose the poor girl is nothing more than a political tool. For now, you've had a long journey. I shall show you to your estate. Cyrus, you called my father by his given name. There's no need to refer to me by my title. Claire would make me feel more at ease. Okay. Well, looks like we got a lot to do just after arriving here. Papa? Is this a flashback? Of course it is. Why are we so high? Because this building holds power. It oversees the entirety of Lorna. How can you help people if you're so high up? Jesus. You can help people without always being there. Does the princess live here too? In another wing of the palace, yes. However, do not call her princess. That is the name rebels and common folk call her by. A lady in the market called her princess. She said she was going to bring back justice and save the people. That the gods themselves sent her to Lorna. That it is her destiny to be queen. Just the ravings of an old woman, Claire. Think about such folly as gods and destiny. Reality is messy and complicated. Soon you'll understand. She is no princess, and there will be no more queens and kings of Lorna. Call her by her name only, for your own safety. Isn't the Chancellor like the king? Not in name, no. In other ways, perhaps. What's she like? Marianne Donmark, I mean. Can I meet her? No one's allowed to meet her, Claire. Not even me. I'm not sure what she's like, but she's around your age. I'm gonna be her knight one day. A legendary warrior like Gwyneth. I'll slay monsters and protect the poor, fight evil just like in your books. What a sweet kid. If I became a knight, would it make you sad, Papa? Claire, nothing you could do would ever make me sad, as long as you're true to your heart. Besides, I needn't worry about you running off as a knight. They no longer exist in our world. Sorry I asked so much, Papa. I know it'll be a long time before I see you again, so I want to ask as much as I can. Never apologize for asking questions, Claire. Questioning everything is a sign of true wisdom. You remind me of your mother, more and more. Was she kind? The kindest, Claire. She would have adored you very much, just as I do. Mother. Oh. A dream? No, a memory. I must have been 12. It feels like a lifetime ago. This is all so overwhelming. Having to sleep in my father's bed, to stay in my father's house, carry on his work. Snap out of it, Claire. This is my bed, my house, my work. I have to be strong. Look strong to others, at least. If I'm not, I will not survive. Alright. Wow. That was a nice little look into Claire's tragic backstory. Huh, I wonder if we'll meet the princess. My father's study is just here. I haven't been in there yet. Okay. I remember sleeping on this chair whilst you would work, late into the night. This book, Roderick van Palier, Histories of the Caspian South. I read this when I was young, if I recall. It charts the history of Lorna very well. I suppose if I have time I should read it again. Only by knowing our history can we navigate into the future after all. Alright, well, we have time. We just woke up. There's much to know about Lorna, so much fascination. However, the Lorna of old is not the Lorna of now. Most know of Lorna's biggest moment in recent history, so I suppose I'll begin there. Though I would prefer to tell you of the Lornaise Badger Plum Cake, what salivation it brings despite its odd name. I wonder if they really use badger. I can't remember ever seeing badger in the mountains. Right, back to politics. The Donmark family ruled over Lorna for 300 years. Pretty good as far as most rural lineages go. Much of the territory they gained during the expansion was given to nobles to oversee, manage, and contribute taxes to the crown. Fairly standard stuff. However, after 50 years ago, the nobles conspired, spread discontent and ideas of different ways of governance among the people. The nobles bribed many in the army with promises of land and wealth. They led a coup against the Donmarks and won. Slaughtered the whole family right down to the children. No one's sure how it happened exactly, but one of the Donmarks escaped, maybe smuggled out of it by a sympathetic soldier or handmaiden. The nobles cemented their power quickly and established their promised republic. Now this revolution removed the monarchy, but it left the nobles intact. In fact, they made themselves out as the heroes and saviors of the people. As you would expect in a republic in which the country is managed and run by nobles, their families took seats in the Senate entirely. Vote for who your lord tells you or have your taxes raised. Get the whip. I imagine it went something like that anyway. They enacted laws and systems to protect the nobility, and the new taxes and governance were skewed in their favor further than ever before. Seems like a big old con to me, but hey, it's not my country. Are you really this alone, Claire? The last Lockridge? The last of what is left of father? Oh, someone at the door. Is that the door? I must have overslept. The sun is already high. Let's go see who's there. Let's see. More histories of Lorna. Entries by Roderick van Palier can be found around the city. Find them all to learn about characters and events of Lorna's past. Okay. Explore and talk to people. Uncover hidden tales and help those in need. Okay. Well, I'll try to be as thorough as possible, but I don't know. Cyrus said some of Father's belongings went missing after his death. What was taken and why? I wonder why the soldiers took it. There's probably some coup, honestly. That makes the most sense. Okay, we can sprint. I'm already out of breath after reading that book. A big old family tree. This is a family tree of the Lockridge house, although it's more decorative than practical. Oh, you can't really add anything to it. Oh, loot! A collection of encyclopedia. Better than any amulets and armor. What did I just say? Better than any amulets and armor. Guess there are no room left on the shelves for them. Okay, did we collect that? Huh, so the princess, I think, the last of the, what are they called? The Donmarks? Good morning, Baroness Lockridge. Lord Cyrus has asked me to collect you for today's swearing-in ceremony. Alright. My name is Noel. Greetings, Noel. Apologies for the wait, your ringing stirred me awake. I woke you? My deepest apologies, Baroness Lockridge. You merely woke me from drifting thought, Noel. no need to panic. Nevertheless, I do not wish to endure the wrath of Cyrus if we're late for this ceremony. Hang around Cyrus too long and you'll become a workaholic like him. We have time yet, don't we? Cyrus likes to always be punctual. At least 2 hours early to any appointment is appropriate. Well, they can't start without me. I want to get a bearing on my surroundings. Yesterday was a bit of a blur. I see. If you insist, I'll wait here until you're ready to leave. Well, don't wear yourself out, no. There's a fantastic romance epic Brigand and the Jailer's Son in my father's collection. Very saucy. Should be on the right in the hallway. You're welcome to go inside and read. What? I'd rather be flogged. I don't have time to waste when we have so much to attend to. Cyrus, you're corrupting this young man from the virtues of youth. He'll end up a grumpy old bugger like you. But I might sit down inside. Not to read or anything. Just to wait for your return. Right. Let's have a quick look around. Best not stray too far. Don't really want to be late to my first official duty. Alright. Phew, so the princess. She's about our age, right? The upper district's home to the elite and powerful. I suppose we'll meet some nobles here. The Lockridge estate kind of stands out. I guess it's not been maintained well since my mother passed. We used to visit the city often when I was a child, before she got too sick to travel. If I recall, this way leads to the upper gardens. This way toward the district center. Alright, well... screw gardens. Let's go to the district center. This is your day off, Polly, so your agenda today is study, practice violin, singing lessons, geography tutoring, and then etiquette lessons. After that, can I play? That is only your morning schedule. This afternoon is calligraphy, poetry lessons, more study, and philosophy tutoring. Help! Good luck, kid. Oh no. I do love living in the upper districts, don't you? Although sometimes I just need to get away from the city. Lucky for us, we have several holiday homes in the mountains. My god. That great big ugly estate belongs to the Lockridge family. Well, excuse you. Here I was hoping they would finally sell it so someone could build more contemporary houses. Instead, I hear another Lockridge is coming to take up residence. Why do things never go my way? At least I own houses in other districts so I can get away from that eyesore every once in a while. I think the Lockridge estate looks beautiful in its own way. Is that so? I guess not all nobles have good taste then. Wow. Rude. Oh. Senator Lockridge, I didn't expect to run into you out here. Getting acquainted with the city, I presume? Oh, yes actually. How did you know who I am? I know all the nobles in the upper districts. Might I offer my hand as your guide for the day? I appreciate the gesture, but I think I can handle myself. If you say so, Senator. Oh, very independent. Have you tried Vincent's peppered pies? They're the latest thing down at the market. Are they worth trying? Oh, a must. I heard Von Belair reviewed them in one of his books. That man can meld history and food together so well. What is with him and food? It's rude to talk to people from out of nowhere. Have you considered that maybe some people just want to be left alone? What, are you selling stuff? No, because you only think about yourself. But you're running a shop. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Fairy Mountain's Baked Goods. I'm happy to help. I'll be going. What? So fucking... What a weirdo. It's an inn. Unless I want to sleep here, I don't think there's a reason to poke around. Huh. Don't run around in the streets, my mother says. Well, where am I supposed to run around? Good point. It's annoying when you get locked into a lengthy conversation with a stranger and have no way of ending it instantly. Oh no. It reminds you of one of those times when you're forced to listen to your mother as she lectures you about the importance of eating vegetables. Even worse, you don't even get a compensation of some sort in the end. Essentially, the conversation just wasted your time, which you could have used for other things like completing things you need to do or talking to more important people. Oh, thank God. That wasn't so bad. Can we go in here? No. Okay, well, have a nice little exploration. Prices have been going up since those Lorna owls started causing trouble. That's what the guilds want us to think. I bet they're happy to have an excuse to raise prices. I wish the Chancellor would hurry up and get rid of them so my favorite brands reduce in price a little. The Lorna owls. Interesting. I want to buy a sword, but I don't have a clue how to use it. Maybe just put one above the fireplace? Maybe buy two and put them in an X shape. Man, these people are just chock full of money. Charlotte, please, I beg you, please give me another chance. It's been 6 years since we married and you're still doing the same mistake over and over again. I can't take it anymore. Please, I swear I won't see Veronica ever again. Who's Veronica? We're talking about Susan here. Okay. Very quirky characters. I'm so sad we can't go in these. Go inside them. No. Oh, here's something we can look through. Papers are everywhere in here. Looks like budgets and monthly calculations. Huh. An accountant? Can we take his stuff? Take what you want and get out. I'm sorry, I'm not here to take anything. I just saw your door open. I apologize for the intrusion. A noble. Just leave already. Are you okay? I best leave him alone. Alright. I suppose we'll have to help him some time in the future. Alright, well, was that all there was to explore? Can we go back to the gardens? I'm like power walking my way over there. I believe in the importance of giving the common people some rights. Otherwise, they'd make such nuisances of themselves. Okay. I ran into a beggar the other day. It was a woman with a child in her arms. Filthy creatures. If it were up to me, I'd burn the slums down. I'll force those rats to move out of the city. Good thing it's not up to you, then. It's only a matter of time before the government decides on doing extreme measures to get rid of those lowlifes. Oh, excuse you. Door's locked. Hey! What are you doing to my door? Nothing. Interesting. Why did they include that detail? I can't sprint. What? What? Someone's playing a piano? From one of the other buildings? It's beautiful. No, the sound carries like the piano's outside. The gardens? Who has a friggin' piano in a garden? Okay. I mean, Claire, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's always music playing. Constantly. You ever heard of a soundtrack? That poor girl. You seem familiar. No, I don't think we met. Some child must have rolled this rock here. How dangerous. I can't get down this way. The other side, perhaps? My god. Oh my god. You could just fucking walk over it. Claire. Oh. Hello. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I can leave. You just took me by surprise. I'm not used to seeing people here this early in the morning. You do not have to leave if you do not wish. You play beautifully. Thank you. Although I admit I did not expect to find a piano out in the open like this. I thought I was losing my mind for a moment. The unexpected brings joy, though. You don't hear the piano playing right now, don't you think? Unless it's an unexpected inquisition. What an unexpected thing to say. I think that's the point. The fucking animation. My name is Marianne. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wait, the princess, Marianne? Should I tell her my family name? It might scare her off. No, I don't want to ruin this moment just yet. Claire. How lucky to meet a lover of the piano in such a place. More a lover of beautiful music. I've never learned the piano, unfortunately. Though I do dabble a little on the guitar. Guitar? How unusual. I'd very much like to hear you play. I'm afraid you would put me to shame. I'm not very good. Is the piece one of yours? I admit to never hearing it before. Oh. It is a piece I wrote. Does it have a name? It does, but I would rather not say. What? Now I have to know. It's called... I don't know, Hollaback Girl. It's too embarrassing, I cannot say it. Hollaback Girl in C. Marianne! You cannot tell someone that and then not tell them. No, she's blushing. I cannot. This is all too sudden. I'm sure it's not embarrassing. I will not judge. I promise. Fine. It's called Lovers at First Sight. Claire, you promised. You promised. I'm so sorry. The build-up, the delivery, the reaction. It was all too much. It's just a working title anyway. Of course it is. You cannot act this informal to somebody you've just met. Please forgive me. I usually name my pieces very classically. Claire? Lovers at first sight, huh? These gardens are beautiful. I had forgotten. Coming here always makes me feel at ease. The gardens are not frequented often by the nobles. Really? Why is that? Living in the countryside is more desirable for noble families. More space, freedom, business. Well, I'm glad that's not true for you. I needed a friend this morning more than you know. What family are you a guard for, if you don't mind me asking? A guard? Oh, I'm sorry, are you not? I presume so with your outfit. She's clearly the princess, come on. No, and her name's Marianne. Get a clue, Claire. You're quite right, I am a guard. Cromwell House. I see, the Chancellor's house. You could do a lot better, you know. Indeed. You should be working for a more laid-back house. Maybe... Oh, the tree. House tree? No. This tree with the poem. Alexandria's tree. I remember my father reading this to me when I was a child. After my mother passed, he read me the poem again. Father. It is a sad tale. A tree planted for the queen and her daughter after they both died during childbirth. Queen Alexandria. It was recorded that the child took one breath before death. Planted and written by King Augustine. Alexandria's tree. Your final breath took you away. Soul and wind to mountains. Cast afar with the breeze. But within this tree, you mountain. Interesting poem. I'm not exactly a poem guy, though. 200 years ago, their reign was thought of the greatest of the Denmark dynasty. The king was a philosopher, the queen a tactician. It is my favorite poem, as it is mine. Ooh. Your father has passed? Yes. I'm sure he would have you hold these words close to heart then, as he did with your mother. That he is forever part of this world, forever part of you through every belief and action. Like a tree where everyone that we breathe in. Marianne, thank you. Next time I hear you playing, I'll be sure to come find you again. Next time, maybe we can play together. I'd like that. Ooh! Yes! I need to get Noel before I'm late. Huh. It's just me, or it's a lot darker now. Strange. Why is the door open? Hello? Oh shit, what? No! No? No, I just met him. My god. What's happened? No, he's dead. What's happened? Why would someone kill Noel, a mere messenger? No, you were not meant to die. This was meant for me. Someone came for me, but found you instead. Well, I'm pretty glad we weren't here. I need to get the guards. The culprit may still be close. Is that them? Who's that? Oh, Cyrus, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Claire, the ceremony is soon. I sent Noel to collect you. I was expecting you an hour ago. A lady of your status should not be so delayed. It's about setting good first impressions with other senators, you know? Especially with Cyrus. It's Noel. Someone killed Noel. They must have come for me, but... What? It's okay, Claire. Calm yourself. Take me to him. Shit. It's only like, what, our second day here and someone's trying to kill us. No. You poor lad. What did they do to you? Are you hurt, Claire? I'm fine. I only just found him. This is my fault. I asked him to wait here while I went to check the area. If I had not, he would be alive now. No one could have expected this. The fault is with the perpetrator alone. And the one who instructed him to do this. Indeed. Excuse me. I doubt many get their own hands dirty here. Wealth removes you from the muck of your schemes. So maybe one of the nobles... It is clear that someone wants you removed. You are in grave danger. It's not too late to retire to your position and return home, Claire. Let them come at me. Or let them come at me. My father killed, now an innocent man doing his duty. I could not live with myself if I ran from these crimes. I need to get the guards. I doubt their capacity to investigate this sufficiently, however. I think it would be safest if you came with me. We would have to leave the estate until they are finished investigating. What do we do? Well, if they're still here, they could, stab us. We could get a stabbo. But, on the other hand, Cyrus said they're not really competent. So maybe we should investigate for ourselves, you know? I'll take this opportunity to look around before you get back. I won't be long. See what you can find, if anything. Alright. Fuck. Okay, we can't really... There's a crack here. No, it's more like the tile has shattered. There seems to be a hole in the center. Someone dropped something? This was not here before. Did a sword do this? A hammer, perhaps? How odd. Uh-huh. Anything different here? Let's go upstairs, maybe? Ooh, I don't want to get stabbed. Papers from my desk. Someone went through my belongings. What were they looking for? I should check my desk. Okay. Looks like a few things have been moved. Some coin and expensive pens are gone too. Was it a robbery? Or an attempt at making it look like one, maybe? That would make sense. Check her bedroom. Nothing really different. Okay, let's leave before we get a stabbo. Portraits of my ancestors. Wearing clothing that mimics royalty was very popular. Okay. Anything else? In here. Huh. I guess that's it. Brigand and the jailer's son. Damn. You were reading it when they found you. Or you found them. I'm so sorry, Noel. I think that's everything. I'll go outside and wait for Cyrus. Alright. If I finish checking down here, I should check upstairs quickly too. If I'm done, I can leave. Okay. I thought that was everything. Right? Okay, we read this. Huh. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Okay. Alright, the property is secure. There's no immediate danger here. You're addressing a baroness, soldier. Last lady of the Lockridge house, stewards of Delana. Speak like it. Yes, my lord. Baroness Ship Lockridge. Oh my god. Just hurry up and tell me what you found. It looks like some items were disturbed in the study. Most likely a robbery gone wrong when your servant stumbled upon them. Poor Sod got it right through the heart, it looks like. Standard robbery turned to shit. A robbery? Noel's body is nowhere near the study. There's no forced entry. They must have come through the front door. They either had a key or were known to Noel. Tell me, what type of thief operates like that and also murders the homeowner in such a manner? Must have been a slumber thief, browsing a murder slot. Miss Lockridge. Lordship. Baroness, sir. Sir? Well, any known suspects? What is the plan to catch this murderer? Well... Not much chance of catching them now. Not even a witness. Who knows what they looked like? They're probably in that filthy scum haven Don's Rise right now with their spoils. Useless. Take his body away. I'll contact his family. Keep some guards outside of the residence until we can arrange protection for the Baroness. Aye, my lord. They're about as effective as you suggested. Indeed. There's no expertise in dealing with matters such as this in Lorna. The city guard are best suited to following orders and rounding up new refugees to throw them into Don's Rise. Don's Rise? We can discuss this later, Claire. We're late for the oath ceremony. I know these circumstances are poor, but we must... I understand. Let's get this over with then. Alright, I think with that, I'll go ahead and leave the episode here. Shit, things got really intense. Real fast. I'm really enjoying this game so far. They're making great use of RPGMaker. It is not your everyday RPGMaker game. Yeah, I'm really excited to play more of this. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.